Hi there, Virgo, and happy March. This is your tarot reading for March 2022. Welcome back to Starlord's Tarot. This is your monthly forecast, so I laid it all out in the monthly format where we take it down week by week with an overall energy. Let's get to your overall energy right away. We have the Emperor in the upright position. Week 1, you have the Page of Cups rooted down by Major Arcana of the Moon. In week 2, you have the Ten of Wands reversed with the Eight of Swords reversed. In week 3, you have the Two of Pentacles with the Seven of Wands in the upright. And in week 4, you have the Seven of Swords reversed, rooted down by Major Arcana Justice in the upright. So for your overall energy, Virgo, you have the Emperor in the upright position. Well, the Emperor, it is Mars-ruled energy. It can be representing sometimes the sign of Scorpio or Aries, being Aries' primary ruler and Scorpio's secondary ruler. So as a sign, perhaps like an astrology sign, that might help some of you. But for others of you, the Emperor is just plain old representing control and aiding and helping. Remember, the Emperor is the man, right? This is the person. There's nobody higher in the land than the Emperor. It could be about someone extremely powerful in a position to aid you and help you, and perhaps they are. Sometimes it can represent like the matriarch or the main person in a family. Can be like a father, a grandfather, or an authority figure in the family. Can represent a boss, CEO of a company, or someone in a position to help you, who spots you, who sees you and sees the value in you, and has decided to perhaps maybe headhunt you in the sense that their company is looking for somebody exactly like you. And perhaps they're sort of inserting, that's what the Emperor does, sort of inserts themselves into your reality. They can be very powerful, very forceful. But now remember, energies can go both ways. This could be you this month, Virgo, feeling like you need to keep control over a situation or over something. You could be dealing, perhaps for some of you, dealing with somebody who's a little bit overly controlling and really powerful, and maybe they're sort of grinding you the wrong way. But again, it's just a general read. Only take what resonates for you, right? Week 1, we have the beautiful Page of Cups in the upright, rooted down by Major Arcana of the Moon in the upright. Well, the Page of Cups, I do love this energy. This is, I always say the Page of Cups loves like he's never been hurt. It's very sweet energy. It is a court card, though. Could be representing a person. If it's representing a person, this is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. Now, sometimes the Page of Cups can represent heartfelt apology, where he comes in and just gives you an apology. Some of you, it could represent a child or a grandchild being incredibly sweet towards you, and it's kind of, making your week. For others of you, the Page of Cups can represent messages, love, in particular, love messages, and you could be getting some messages. But the thing is, with the Moon being here, this is Pisces energy. Literally, it's Pisces energy, but the Moon's in the upright position. So this can indicate a level of misunderstandings, or it could be vague. Like in this case, it classically looks like you have a secret admirer with the Moon being there, because the Page of Cups can be somebody who's really shy, could be messaging you, and perhaps they're not really telling you what's going on. So the Moon is there. There's a little bit of a surprise. Could be a secret admirer. Could be somebody who's sending you messages and you're not really sure what those messages are, like how to read them in the emotional sense. Like, what does this person mean? Because sometimes the Page of Cups can be representative of somebody younger, can be representative of somebody who's emotionally not really matured. So they could be a little shy about expressing their emotions, that kind of thing. But with the Moon here, this is really classic of secret admirer stuff, because the moon is all about illusion. Sometimes it can represent deception, self-deception, or deception coming from others. It can also represent misunderstandings, or just like a lot of confusion, because we're just not sure what we're seeing here. That's why it's kind of reminiscent of a secret admirer, somebody not being as obvious as they probably could be, or what you would like them to be. So the moon can represent confusing messages coming through here. Maybe you're not really sure. Is this person trying to apologize? Is this person trying to hit on me? Like, what is this person doing? And what do these messages mean exactly? In week 2, we have the Ten of Wands reversed, rooted down with the Eight of Swords reversed. So the Ten of Wands is about dropping some duties, responsibilities that probably never should have been there in the first place. Sometimes the Ten of Wands in the upright can come about when we're sort of asked to, do a lot of stuff, help, family, friends, co-workers, that kind of thing. We've got a lot on our plate. I always say delegate when this comes up. It looks like maybe some of you have done that. Some of you, the burdens that were on your shoulders have now been lifted, perhaps because you were doing double duty for someone, but now they're back and they can deal with their own stuff. So this is the burdens being released. For others of you, could have been a very burdensome friendship, relationship, or what have you, and you've let go of that. The Eight of Swords is also here in reverse. This is about feeling released. It's both of these cards have similar energies. This can be about, physically letting go of something, but then this is representative of mentally letting it go as well. Sometimes we can, just say, okay, the heck with that. I'm not going to deal with that burdensome person or relationship anymore. We let go of it physically, but our mind is still there. Well, guess what, Virgo? Not for you. The Eight of Swords is in reverse, indicating you're releasing your thoughts towards this burden as well. The Eight of Swords in the upright position makes us feel trapped. It makes us feel like we're in a situation where we can't see a way out. It can be sometimes where we're physically trapped into a situation where, like, I'm stuck here and I can't leave until, X date. Sometimes this can come up when we're too, wrapped up in our own thoughts. We can't see a way out. And other people keep chiming in and making it, fear mongers, making it seem worse and worse than it is. But in reality, you're free to go. So in the Eight of Swords in reverse, you see that escape route and you're taking it. And week 3, we have the Two of Pentacles here in the upright, rooted down by the Seven of Wands. Well, the Two of Pentacles is about harmony in the midst of change. Something's changing up here. You're ready to let go of burdens that probably never should have been yours in the first place. So this is you making the changes you need to make. So you are balancing things out. The Two of Pentacles can represent balancing your checkbook, balancing out 2 different situations. You're letting go of one and moving into another. This could be representative of even juggling maybe 2 relationships at once. You're seeing your own relationship and another relationship, but there's harmony there. Nobody's really being bothered by the fact that, the juggling is going on. You're keeping it casual, keeping it loose, and everybody's fine. You could be in the midst of moving, changing residence, changing jobs, changing careers. But you're doing so gracefully, like Virgo always does. The Seven of Wands is attached to it in the upright position. This could be a little bit of, you're kind of maybe expecting some pushback from somebody in this scenario. The Seven of Wands is a little bit of that defensive energy where we're on guard. We're not necessarily is something going to happen, but we're ready for that other shoe to drop. We're standing on guard. Sometimes the Seven of Wands can represent protecting our own heart. It can be protecting another person, protecting our privacy, so on and so on. So for some of you Virgos, perhaps you're moving about, or you're bringing in a big change, but maybe you don't want the world to know about it right now. You're sort of trying to protect your privacy about what you're doing at the moment. So that could be the case for some of you. Again, it doesn't necessarily mean that anything's going to come out of it. We're just in a state of preparedness and readiness because we've done something, said something, or we're about to do something, and we know that when other people get wind of it, they may be upset or so forth, but it's not a guarantee that they will. It's just a guarantee of you being in readiness for it. And in the last week, you have the Seven of Swords reversed, rooted down by Major Arcana, the Justice. Interesting. Seven of Swords in the upright can point to that little sneak thief, right? We all know about the Seven of Swords, and Justice literally is where justice comes down on them. So for some, like the Seven of Swords, though, in this case, is in the reverse position, indicating the thief gets caught. If you've been dealing with a situation where somebody stole your ideas, your identity, your belongings, what have you, there could be a case of where at the end of the week the thief gets caught. For others of you, this is about no longer avoiding a situation, or others are no longer avoiding you. With the Justice, Libra energy right here, right underneath it, indicating justice will be done in a situation. Now, whether it was an unfair situation that happened at work or in your relationship or friendships or in your neighborhood, what have you, whatever is going on, justice will be here to prevail at the very end of the month for you. And it couldn't be more clear with the sneak thief card here in reverse and justice here. Something poetic justice, perhaps, for some of you, where a sneaky person is, their actions has been revealed. And for others of you, this is just about perhaps compensation, or, if it's a literal case where this was actually in court and now the judge is ruling in your favor and, the person has been exposed. For others of you, like I said, it could be a work situation, it could be relationship related. Again, it's a general read, so it's different for all of you. But what an interesting reading here for you, Virgo, in this month of March. And in closing, I always pull I pull two cards from the astrology deck. One is for love and romance, and the second is for career and finance. So for love and romance, let's see what we have for Virgo. We have Libra, harmony. Okay, Libra, we do see justice here, so that's Libra energy. For some of you, Libra could be the love interest. For others of you, it could be something significant happens, romance-wise or love-wise, when the moon is in Libra. Or it could be that you're introduced to someone through Libra. So let's now pull a card for career and finance. Let's see what's going on. Capricorn. You've got Capricorn coming up here for career and finance. The number is 34, if that helps you. New direction. So it could be that you are moving in a new direction in your career or with your finances or something like that. Something significant could happen via a Capricorn, like through a Capricorn. Or it could be when the moon's in Capricorn. So that's what I have for you, Virgo. I really hope the reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. In the meantime, if this reading resonated for you, please be sure to leave a comment below and let us know how so. Take care. Namaste. Much love. Bye-bye for now.